Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, and welcome to my channel. So, a little introduction. Oh, excuse me, I've got a bit of a croaky voice. I'm Michelle, and I'm Seashell Cash Budgeting. I'm in my 40s, and that's about all you're going to get from me. I'm a mum of two boys who are 9 and 7, and they keep me very busy and permanently tired. So, what's this about? A few people have asked, because I've got so many binders, if I can just do a little overview. So now, I don't know if this is going to be of interest to some. Some might just say, why have you got so many? But we've all got our own ways of doing things. So my channel's about realistic budgeting, cash stuffing, and managing money in real life. It may not be perfect or aesthetically, only stuff that's certain things. But this is what works around me, my kids, the chaos, and everyday life. So first of all, a disclaimer, because this content is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm still trying to work out my own finances. I'm just simply sharing my personal journey and experience. So that's that. I discovered cash stuffing last year, and I won't lie, it took me several attempts to get my head around it. When I first started, I watch lots of channels, and I see some people with a few binders and some people with lots of binders. So I just seriously was overthinking everything. So if that's you, don't worry, start small, keep it simple, and grow as you go. So for 2026, I've separated all my binders into categories, which suit me and my visual brain. I'm very visual, I like to see things in certain ways. So right now I've got 17 binders. Yes, that's 17. I know, a bit extra, but that's me. So I started with just two, but I found I love breaking things down really small. And in all honesty, it's going to help me save money. It may as well look pretty while doing it. So the one thing I will say is, please do not compare yourself to others. This is my cash budgeting journey, and we all have different lives, priorities, and needs. So one thing I will say is, I am very grateful to everyone who has helped me along the way, and those who watch, comment, and support, and give really nice constructive criticism. So you guys, I appreciate you, I really do. So my main upload, or my main aim, I can't even speak now, my main aim for 2026 is to upload at least 4 videos a week. On Sunday, I'll be doing a weekly unstuff and reset, which is £200, which is for food, petrol, personal, miscellaneous, and a buffer. Monday is a mini Monday, which I'm taking out of £10 out of my personal spends, and that's then going to go into my personal self-care file. So I also do a mini Wednesday, which I take £20 out, and then I do Fiver Friday or Fun Friday, and any other leftover money which hasn't been accounted for out of my monthly budget will then go into Seeking Funds, because even the future me deserves nice things too, and I think you do too. So please know I'm still learning along the way, and if there's anything you'd like to see, please ask and I will try my best. All or any constructive criticism is always welcome, and we're all we're all figuring this out as we go along. So buckle up, and thanks for being it. Let's get started. So I've just recently downloaded this. It is from the lovely Budget Stuff and Save. As you can see, my no spend at the moment isn't going great. I've had 5 no spend days and 5 spend days. So anything such as food bills, costs, blah blah blah, they are classed as necessary. The no spend are like things that you hadn't accounted for. So I went out yesterday and bought some new little trays and things just to get my setup complete, because I really want to dedicate towards cash stuffing this year. It worked well for me last year, and Christmas was, yeah, fully funded, I'd say. So we've done really well, and I'm invested. I'm in it for the long haul now because I've seen the benefits, and yes. So this was a free download. She also very kindly did a free download for monthly expenses, bank, and a monthly expense for cash. So I've not started on that one yet, but I will do. So me being visual, I like to have things where I can just instantly see. And this is just a little spreadsheet that I've made up myself. And I've done, I've colour coded everything. So I've got here, spring vibes, summer vibes, autumn and winter. These are my seasonal binders. Now I've done them, listed every content, what's in there, every challenge, how much they save, and it's got calculated. And then I do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So these have got a line through because I'm not doing those at the moment. I'm currently working on winter vibes. And then each week I can see what money has gone into those binders. So this is my quick visual. I also do it on my laptop. So every time I put something in, I'm digitally recording it as well. I did another little spreadsheet at the back, and I've got January, February, March, and so on. And I've listed things like what I need to be saving for that particular month. So I've got car tax, MOT, I've got a birthday. We've got a birthday and half term and how much I want to save for that. Where have we got? We've got one here. We've got insurance. We've got a service. We've got birthdays, MOT. So yeah, this is just me because I like to have visual things. So that's what works for me. It may not work for everybody. So we'll go straight into it. And this is our spring binder. Now, all of these bows were, or should I say, a lot of them came with my orders, but the very lovely Nikki at Cashbook Cute see my binders, see that I was using the bows, and very kindly gifted me a lot more. So thank you very much, Nikki. I absolutely love you and adore all of your products. So spring. So this one will start from March, April, May, and then I've got a bit of a thing for gonks, guys. So you will see quite a lot of gonks along the way. Not enough, but you know there's still time for that. So spring. These are my challenges, and I've already gone through and put what all of these challenges will accumulate at the end. So this one will save 675. Once all the challenges are complete, they will then get designated to a sinking fund one. So this is obviously spring, which is Easter. Yeah, so we've got March, we've got the beautiful sunflowers. This one is from the lovely Emma at Wednesday's Plans. You'll see a lot of Wednesday's Plans and Cashbook Cute in these binders because their products are just absolutely adorable. So that one is designated spring. So that's just a fun seasonal binder. So, oh, excuse me, you might see the top of my head. Okay. So then we have the same for summer, autumn and winter. So winter is my current one, which I'm running my Fiver Friday for. Again, another gonk. So when I do my Fiver Friday, I literally go through, do all my dice. We have £50 to play with. And once I've got the money in, and then obviously it's been put in, the games have been played or the challenges have been played, and then I go through and I just literally mark down. So week 2, I listed what was what. So on the back of these, you'll see on some of these, we've got December, January and February. And on the back of each card, it does state where that money will then go. So this one is February half term. So we've got rainbow budgets and plans. I use the allocator here, so you can see where the money is going to be sunk into after. Now I also do, I've got some minis. So I do a mini Wednesday, which is in this little purse. Again, the purse is from our lovely Emma at Wednesday's Plans. So these, I have a budget of £20 on a Wednesday. So the money goes in there. And then obviously once all the games have been played, it then gets put into sinking funds. So pretty much the same way. This is just a little fun way of how I do things. So we then move on to our beautiful Christmas. Again, another gonk. Cash But Cute, Wednesday's Plans. This one is from Bethany Budgets, the dashboards. So yeah, we've got, this is literally my file for dedicated Christmas spends. Now, these I will run leading up to Christmas. So I shall probably start the games in this one, starting from June, July time. This one here, I actually pop, I don't think, just behind here, I have a little box, a clear container. So all my Christmas money, I put aside £200 a month. Last year, I put away £100 a month. And I wish I had put more in. I know I can put more in. So this year, I'm actually going to put £200 a month away. It goes into my clear acrylic Smashbox. And this then gets marked on this one here. So this one will be used once a month. But these little games will be done at later dates. So we've got lots of little bits in there. And again, they will then get listed as to what category for Christmas they will go into. Again, all gets logged on here so that I've got everything listed. So my next, these now are sinking funds. So we have, this is my long-term emergency fund. You'll find everything has nothing on it at the moment because I've started afresh. So everything's been scrubbed off. Yeah, and we're just starting again. So this one, I'm aiming for 500 on emergency funds. So we've already got 50 in there. So that is that one. We have rainy days. We have Costco. So I tend to do a lot of bulk shopping in Costco. And this tracker saved 600 for us. And it's really been a godsend. Pet fund, I've got 2 dogs. One who's medicated. So obviously... and she's getting on a bit now, so she tends to need quite a few vitamins. So this is for our lovely Bella. I've got my retirement fund. I think that's a long time off yet, but hey, health is wealth. So this is for like dentists, opticians, that sort of thing, and credit card. Now that's in there, but we haven't actually got, or we haven't used our credit card, and we're trying not to. So all because of last year's Christmas savings. It's the first year that I've not had to, basically, is it borrow? I suppose you pay it on the credit card and pay it back. So yeah, it's not being used at the moment, so I'm not putting into that one at current. So the next one is my house binder. So this is for toiletries around the house, any products that I need. I've got the garden. Living room, I've got nothing in there because we recently decorated that last year. Now I'm looking for a few bits for kitchen, so I will be using this one soon. And I'm terrible. Once I decorate a room, it's normally about 1 or 2 years later and I start again. My husband hates me, but there you go. So we've got bedroom. So this one is just all house related. And I have got a swimming pool heater in there because year before, we bought a big 20 by 9 foot swimming pool, which is great, but we need a heater for it because otherwise it's going to be too cold to use, because in South Wales we don't really get a lot of sun. So, and even just the small pools, the boys were frozen after like 10 minutes. So anyway, next one is my car binder. So we've actually got 3 cars. We've got husband's car. I've got a VW transporter. So we bought that last year so that we can all go camping and things, because the boys are at a nice age now where we can just go off. So everything in here is service, MOT, insurance, tax, car maintenance, which will be tyres, service, parking permit, and car wash. Although I don't tend to really use the car wash, but it will go towards buying any car wash products that we need at home. So that is transport. Our next bright pink one is days out. So these are like our little fun ones. So we haven't got anything planned at the moment. Not last year, year before, we actually bought a holiday home down in Kent. I've got family in Kent, but I live in Wales. So yeah, we bought ourselves a little static, are they called static caravans? It's not a caravan, it's a static home. So yeah, this is for my cozy cabin because we're still buying bits and pieces for that. So yeah, this is kind of like that. And then we've got camping. We've got our usual Legoland. We go to the circus every year. Down in Wales, we've got Folly Farm, but now the boys are getting bigger, I want to start taking them to Alton Towers and what have you. We've got our London, and we've also got holiday home in Tenerife. So that is my days out and holidays binder. So again, sinking fund, saving long term. Now this one is one I am trying to concentrate on. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't take a lot of time for me. I'll put my hands up. I literally, everything I do is for the boys. I'm working, and then as soon as you finish work, it's straight out, taking the boys clubs and what have you. So I don't really have a lot of time for me. So this is my binder, and it's very much Wednesday's plans orientated, because she does some absolutely beautiful things. So this is for me, of where I've got quite a few. I've not started this, and I've had this one several months now. So this was a collaboration from Charles Cast Budget and Wednesday's Plans. So I'm thinking maybe once a month, because mine look like they could be quite expensive. So, yep, these are going to be like sinking funds games. Just to give us a little something to look forward to. So as we go through, they're all different challenges and games. Some might say, oh God, you've got quite a lot in there. Each to their own, guys. Each to their own. It's what I want to do and what suits me. So the games at the front will be broken down, and then I will put them into categories. So like, I'm saving for clothes for me, because I'm guilty of going in, wanting something, and then I put it back because for some reason I'd rather spend money on the boys than myself, and I'm still wearing like leggings and that from like 4 years ago. But I'm sure I'm not the first one, and I won't be the last one. So we got clothes, hair. I've actually got some money put aside for that already, because I'm booked in for my hair next month. Makeup. I don't tend to wear a lot of makeup, but there you go. I do have my eyebrows done, and I do like a massage. So they are my self-care. So that is that one. I will do, that one's a bit chunky, so I might just have to pop that in there. That brings us on to, this is my monthly fun challenges. Now I'm trying to decide what to do with this one. So some feedback from you original cash stuffers. This is my yearly, monthly challenge binder. So this one is Save 26, and it's £20 per 26 sign. Do you put the money in and save it until the end of the year? If so, I'm thinking I've got a small clear acrylic down there, which I might do it in. Or do you then sink it into other sinking funds? Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. So this one is purely just saving for the year. So we've got our monthly ones. Again, cash but cute. These are nice little ones. So if there's not too much pressure on you to save. So these are like my yearly ones. So they're just yearly and monthly challenges. Now blue brings us on to fun little challenges. So these are just little challenges that I can then choose to play along the way if we've got any spare cash, and then sink into one of these at a later date. Now I've got quite a few in here, as you can see. So I'll just pick one of these and then slowly chip it away with it. So we've got like £20. How many £20 notes can you save? This saves 800. We've got lots of denominations in here. Now they won't all get something. Some may sit in there for a while, but there's some really nice challenges. You've got big and small. So the next binder is my events. So this one here is for birthdays, date nights. What have we got? Date night, anniversary. So the first birthday I've got is at the end of this month, so that's my husband's. I've got my mum, I've got my sister, me, then I've got firstborn, my niece, then I've got my secondborn. This is a spare one. Then I've got my Mother's Day and Father's Day. So anything like that, it goes into the blue events. Now, this next one is for the boys, really. So I haven't put the money in this one yet, but this is, obviously I've got two boys. So, oh, excuse me. I've got two boys, so I do receive the child benefit for them, and this money goes to them. So in this one, we've got challenges for school uniform, school shoes, everyday clothes, everyday shoes. Now mine do a lot of outdoor sports, so this could be general shoes, or tends to particularly be trainers. We've got school trips and photos. Now mine are year 3 and year 5, and next year they've both got what are they called? Residential trips. So that is there. Haircuts, ice cream, and then in summer they do swim club. So that's where their child benefit goes, because that is their funds. So we are nearly there, guys. What is this one? She says. Okay, now this one is solely for school holidays. So we're playing the games in here at the moment from our winter seasonal binder. Now a lot of these then get broken down once the challenges have been completed. They then get put into a sync and binder. So there was quite a few in there for February half term. So I would like to self-fund all of the kids' school holidays. So I've got everything listed in there, how many weeks they are, how much roughly a week I'd like to save. And that's a biggie for me this year, because I started it last year and it was so helpful. And I wasn't scrimping, I didn't have to worry. So this one here is for the month. So when I get paid at the end of the month, I then work out as to how many weeks money I need. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just knocking my table behind me. And obviously we've got some weeks, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So once I've worked out exactly how much I need, it gets put in, and then each Sunday I then do a Sunday reset as to what my money is. So this is my money for the month put aside, so I know exactly what I've got. That brings us on to the last little binder. Now this one is summer holidays fun binder. Now the lovely Rosebud Budgets brought out her first box collection last year, and it's got so many fun games in it that it's literally all about fun at the fairground. So I will be putting in some money. I know I've got some bits in there for the summer holidays anyway, but this one is purely dedicated towards the kids' holidays. And there's so many fun games. So I can't wait to get started on this. Whatever we save is literally going to get put straight in, and it's all about the kids. So I will be playing this one very, very soon. So that is the binder collection. I do a mini Monday, which, like I say, I take £10 out of my personal spends. And this then goes in. This was from the Christmas box collection, So's Budgeting Life. And I thought, yeah, that's great. So at the back, sorry guys, you're going to see my head. I do have a little pot, and that is what goes in there. So that is for my personal binder, which then gets sunk into there. So that's mini Wednesday, mini Monday, and then Fiver Friday. So that's 3. And then my 4th game is just my monthly reset. So that is me. At the back, you'll see a little tin. That is for any change, any shrapnel at the end of the week. The one next door is for £2 coins only. And then I have my January jar, which is for pound coins. So I've got 4, 5, I've got 6 jars altogether. So mini penny, £2 coins, £1 coins, self-care. This small one here, I'm thinking of doing the yearly savings, and then the big one is Christmas. So I've got a couple of other little trackers here. Not used them yet, but I will be. Then over here we've got literally everything you need. So we've got all of our dices. We've got a little game. So I've got little ducks in here. I've got trolls in here. I've got my mini Wednesdays pounds. We have, what have we got in this one? Oh, glowworms. So basically that's all the accessories that I need to play my games. I've got mini challenges in the top here. Lots of them are freebies for when you do place the orders. My cash. So everything is within reaching distance. So like I say, I do record everything digitally as well. So I've got this just to quickly scribble on. And I don't know about you guys, my husband thinks I'm a little bit excessive, but hey, do what works for you. So in the morning, every morning, I've got a spreadsheet so I can see what's coming out, what's due to come out, and I literally make sure that this spreadsheet matches my bank statement. I then check it again in the evening just to make sure, and since doing this beforehand, I used to get paid and within a couple of days my bank balance was at 0, or I was using my overdraft. And I would open my bank account squinting because I just really didn't want to see what was there. But now I've gone to the other extreme and I literally know where every penny has gone. And it's taken me 40 odd years to get there, but that's what works for me, guys. And I love knowing where every penny goes now. And I don't have to, I know when I open my bank balance, I haven't got to squint and pray that there's money in there. So cash stuffing has really worked for me. As I said, I'm still learning. I'm only a year into the process. Yes, it's a lot of binders. Do we need to break it down as much as that? Have I got too many? It's what suits you. Do what works for you. Don't follow or don't feel like you've got to do what everybody else is doing. You've got to work with what suits your life and your needs. And for me, like I say, I'm visual. I like to break things down. I know I can go to that folder, that's Christmas. I can go to that one, that's transport. That one is just monthly fun. These are just challenges if I've got extra money at the end of it. Yes, it could take some time, but you know what? That's my choice. That's what works for me. So that is me, guys, with my little overview of what I've got. Have I got too much? Me personally, I don't think so. Some of you may think so. Some might just look at it and go, oh my God, that is far too much pressure. I couldn't do with that. But that's why it is individual and down to our own needs. So that is me, guys. I hope I haven't bored you. I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for watching. And I will hopefully see you a little bit later with Sunday Reset. So have a good week, guys. It's Sunday here. It's very grey and typical raining in sunny South Wales. But yes, let's go ahead, and it is, what are we going into? Week 3 of January. So thanks for watching, take care and see you soon. Bye bye.